Hello students, welcome to the study of social science. In this video, we are going to talk about the civil disobedience movement. Our topics will be the Dandi March and the civil disobedience movement, the main features of the civil disobedience movement, and the limitations of the civil disobedience movement. Let's start. In our last video lecture, we talked about the non-cooperation movement. Several years after the non-cooperation movement, at the end of December 1929, the annual session of Congress was held in the city of Lahore. Lahore is in Pakistan now. In this session, Congress declared their demand for complete independence. Complete independence means Poon Swaraj. A leader wanted complete freedom from the British government. And soon after, on 31st January 1930, Gandhiji sent a letter to Lord Irwin. In this letter, he mentioned his 11 demands, including the abolition of salt. At that time, the government had imposed a tax on the salt production. So the people were not allowed to manufacture and sell the salt. Salt was something consumed by everyone, all the rich and poor people. It was one of the most essential items of the food. People were not allowed to manufacture and sell the salt. And Gandhiji believed that salt should be produced without paying any tax for it, and people should not be forbidden for making the salt. And when the British government did not give any positive response to Gandhiji's demands, so he decided to break the salt law first. Thus he started a civil disobedience movement with the famous Dandi March. The Dandi March began on 12th March 1930. On 12th March 1930, Gandhiji began walking from his ashram at Sabarmati towards the ocean. He walked for 24 days and on 6th April, he reached Dandi, a coastal town of Gujarat. He made a fistful salt and broke the salt law. Meanwhile, in many other parts of India, many salt marches were organized by the Gandhiji's followers. This was the beginning of the civil disobedience movement. But this civil disobedience movement was different from the non-cooperation movement, because in this movement people were not only asked to refuse cooperation but also to break all the laws made by the British government. Thus, in different parts of India, thousands of people broke the salt law. They manufactured salt in front of government salt factories, and foreign clothes were also boycotted in this movement, and the liquor shops were blockaded. Peasants refused to pay revenue and chowkidari taxes to the government, and the village officials resigned from their jobs. And in many places, forest people also broke the forest laws. They entered forest to collect woods and graze their cattle without any permission of British government. And the most important feature of this movement was that women also took part in this movement. Large number of women took part in this movement. As a result, the colonial government began to arrest the Congress leader one by one. Abdul Ghaffar Khan, a prominent leader of Congress and a follower of Mahatma Gandhi, was arrested. Even Mahatma Gandhi himself was arrested by British government. So the people got violent in many places, and eventually many were killed by police firing. Even peaceful Satyagrahis were attacked by police. Women and children were beaten brutally, and about 1 lakh of people arrested by police. So in such a situation, Mahatma Gandhi once again decided to call off the movement. Mahatma Gandhi called off the movement. The civil disobedience movement was called off by Mahatma Gandhi. Let's sum up the main features of the civil disobedience movement. The first is, people did not only refuse to cooperate with the British government but also tried to break all the laws made by the British government. And women also took part in this movement. A large number of women took part in this movement. All the classes, including commercial class, took part in this movement, and the Congress leaders, including Mahatma Gandhi, were arrested and people were brutally attacked by police. And the limitations of the civil disobedience movement, means what were the drawbacks of the civil disobedience movement. The first is the untouchable and the Depressed classes were ignored in this movement, means the untouchables did not take part in this movement, and the participation of Muslim political organization was also very less in this movement, means Muslims did not take part in this movement, and which was the major cause of division of Hindu and Muslim. And the third is Muslim demanded separate seats in election, and this became the major crisis between the Congress. So this is all about the civil disobedience movement. If you like the video, please do like, share with your friends, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.